It's one of those games where maybe it's a bit of everyone standing around waiting for the big guys who just came back into the lineup to do something, and you're not getting enough from secondary guys?
No, I don't know. It's a good question, but I think it's always a challenge when these guys come down. And I thought the first half of the game, they were just not good. But that's normal. That's we see it all the time when guys come down. It takes a while to get them going, and that's what happened today. I thought the other guys, the fourth line was our best line today. They just worked, and our top guys, it just took them way too long today, and those guys got to be the best guys. But coming down like that, it's not the first time. So that's why that's just the way it is.
The other night we were talking about, are these couple days off going to be good to get some practice in before the rematch? He said ask you on Friday, so here we are.
Yeah.
I would say maybe no.
Probably not, because unfortunately we made exactly the same mistakes what we did last time, and we talked about it, and we did it again. That's the most, for me, the most disappointing part, that they repeated the same thing again, and if you do that, you're not going to win hockey games, and that's just the way it is.
Colton Young does get his first. You said that line was pretty good. Probably pretty cool to see for him, and obviously a pretty good game from those guys.
Yeah, no, I was very happy and excited about those kids. Again, they just went out there and they worked, and I told my guys too. It was not their big guys who actually dominated us today. It was their workers, and they keep it simple. And again, if you don't do that, you're going to end up in your own end for a while. If you're in a slump like this, I think our best players got to be our best players, and as of late, they've earned, and you can't rely on those young kids. So, tomorrow we have one more chance before the break to show what we got, and hopefully a good one.
Puck seemed like it was bouncing a lot earlier on. Do you think that contributed where guys were trying to make skill plays and it wasn't going their way and maybe needed to simplify?
Maybe our passes, Chef, but no. We talked about not turning pucks over, and we had some good entries and clear entries, and we tried to be cute and not direct, and again it ended up not in our net, but it ended up in our zone, and then it's hard. You chase the game right from the start, and you can't do that. And again, that's what we pretty much did the last two games against them.
Shuffled Akil up with Hootie and Tynes there in the third. What did you see from those guys? Why'd you make that change?
I didn't like both lines, and again, I felt like, but the other two lines were fine. So I felt like I had to change a little bit. I was hoping to get Sammy going, hoping to get Killer going. So I worked for a little bit, but yeah, end of the day, we just need more of these guys, and hopefully we're gonna get it tomorrow.
Mark, I'd like to get your thoughts on the big news of today. Kind of a two-part question. One, just your time working with Todd, and maybe looking ahead, and any relationship you've been able to develop with Jim Hiller. Obviously, he came up after you came here, so
Yeah.
a little bit of a different situation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was even for me, it was a little bit of emotional day for me. Todd was like my dad to me, and he took me under his wing right away, and I had the best 4 years coaching in my young career, and I like everything about it, and just to see him go, it was kind of hard today. I'm not gonna lie. I understand the business. That's just the way it is, and the organization tried to do the best too. So unfortunately, that happened today. It's not a fun day for all of us. Jimmy, he's a great guy. I just wish him all the best. It's a pretty good hockey team, right? And hopefully he's gonna get them back on track to be the team where we've seen at the start of the season.
This question is not a knock on Todd. It's more about Jim. Do you find it easier to communicate and relate with him, just former player to former player? Is that a connection at the coaching level?
I had a great, like the way we communicate the last couple of years with Todd, I can't give it any of that for me. With Jim, I think I don't know if it's former player or not. It's just, it's a little bit of personality too. I seen former players, they not communicate at all, so it's not going to help all of us. It's not going to help, but I think Jim is a guy, he's going to be different, but again, we got to give him the chance. He's going to have a lot on his plate and a lot of pressure. Now the real pressure comes up, and no, like I said, I just hope and I wish him the best.
Thanks, Marco. Appreciate it.